Big game today, ladies and gentlemen. Chelsea at home at Villa Park. Saturday, 8 PM kickoff as well. Weird. I feel like if we win today and manage to get the 3 points, we are basically on the verge. We're on the cusp of the Champions League. We can basically feel it. We are that close, I think. Spurs have got Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, City all to play. So yes, they're games in hand, but like I said, I'd much rather have those points on the board and put the pressure all on them. I feel like we've got our groove back a little bit now from sort of 2023. Last week's trio of games was probably one of my favourites ever. Arsenal away was unbelievable, Lille away in Europe, and then that brilliant win at home last week at Villa Park against Bournemouth, where we were so professional and just controlled it. And it's a big chance to keep that momentum going with Chelsea coming to Villa Park later. And talking about them, what a mess they've been for well over a season now. An inconsistent team of individuals, mostly under the age of 23, and they've been dragged along by Cole Palmer this season, essentially. They got battered 5-0 in the week to Arsenal, and yes, they didn't have Cole Palmer. He is back later though, which is a little bit of a concern for Villa, but they looked absolutely shambolic in the week. However, I'm feeling confident the atmosphere is going to be bouncing later up the Villa. There's a couple of benefits of playing at 8 o'clock on a Saturday. It is weird, but it allows me to go to 2 games today. So we're heading to Villa tonight at 8 PM, but now we're heading to Redditch because it's their last game of the season. I believe they're in the 3rd step of non-league, so that's 8 or 7 tiers away from the Premier League, something like that. And it's their last game of the season. They are just inside the playoffs and it's so tight. So hopefully Redditch can get the job done today and secure that playoff spot. But just before we do get on the train to Redditch, a massive thank you for the support on the recent videos, the views and likes and comments and everybody's lovely comments has been amazing, so thank you so much for that. Interrupted by a train for the 2nd week coming. So, if we can smash the support again and aim for 3,000 likes on this video, that would be absolutely amazing. I'd love that. So, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get to Redditch just before Villa. Come on you Reds, and up the Villa. So, permutations today, Redditch are, I believe, 4th. It's so incredibly tight around playoffs. I think between 3rd and 7th, only separated by 2 points. So, has potential today to be an interesting last game of the season for Redditch. Hopefully we get to playoffs before Villa, set us up nicely. Big game. Found my mini-me again at Redditch. Redditch are winning. Give us a big up the Reds first.
Up the Reds.
And then, Villa score prediction. What do you reckon later against Chelsea, Kian?
1-0 to Villa.
1-0. Who's your goal scorer?
Ollie Watkins.
And last but not least, big up the Villa, mate.
Up the Villa.
Just parked up in Aston. Good news is Redditch won 3-0 against Needham Market it was. So we got an away leg against Leamington in the playoffs on Wednesday. Happy days. Non-league club did their job. All eyes on Villa now. And like I said in the intro, I am fairly confident. It'll be interesting to see team news later. I'm not sure there's too much you can do with it, to be fair. Chelsea's team news will be interesting as well. Like I said, Cole Palmer is back. Players like Gusto, Fernandez are out. So that's a major boost for Villa as well, of course. We've got to be beating teams like Chelsea. Forget their, yes, Champions League winners, whatever, the reputation. They're 9th or 10th or whatever. They've been dire this season. So it's a game Villa should be winning. Good evening, sir. Hello. Saturday evening kickoff at Villa Park. I quite like that. I think it gives us a better chance of winning, you know.
Yeah, under the lights. Yeah, that's what everyone says. And build the atmosphere up under the lights. Villa win. You go 9 points clear of Spurs before
Is it within touching distance? If we get the job done tonight, you can basically feel Champions League 9 points clear?
I think so. I think I said after the game last weekend that if you get 2 more wins, I think you get Champions League. So yeah, it is within touching distance. We've just got to keep calm, keep our heads, do our job essentially.
Prediction?
3-2 Villa.
Ooh, I'll take that. Bloody hell. Popcorn. Loving a pyro. That was mad. Right then, we've got Elon, we've got George. Score prediction, boys, what do you reckon?
3-1 at the Villa.
What are you saying, son?
I'm saying 3-1 Villa as well.
No idea who that was. George, what are we saying, son?
4-1.
4-1. Oh, confident. Score prediction, boys, what do you reckon?
3-1 Villa.
3-1.
3-1.
Billy, score prediction, what do you reckon, matey?
2-0.
We're going to win today?
Yeah.
Big up the Villa, son.
Up the Villa.
Come on then, Daz. What do you reckon today, matey?
Got to be 2-0 today. We're going to win. We've come this far. We're going to win, and it's going to be
2-0. Up the Villa!
Champions League, Daz, is it going to happen?
Definitely. Guaranteed. We are 4th all day long.
What a legend. Up the Villa, mate.
Up the Villa!
I have got to say, I do like it when the coach comes in like that. I think the sales of pyros around Birmingham have gone mental. Like the amount of pyros there, I think my throat still hurts. Hopefully he gives the players that extra boost. But I like the little touches like that. Like, just get together, welcome the coach. Something different, isn't it? It might get called Simpat. I like it. Right, I'm with the second best person on YouTube from Villa. Dan,
Who's
how are you,
first?
mate? It's me. Who's first? Me. Dan, how are you, mate? All right.
Yes, very well, Max.
What do you reckon today, mate? Chelsea at home, 8 o'clock kick-off on a Saturday.
Yeah, people would have been on the razz all day, won't they?
Yeah.
I think the atmosphere was really good last week, and I think it'll be the same this week. And I think we'll reverse the cup victory that Chelsea had.
That was poor, that was.
Yeah, but it's different. I think Chelsea played with freedom in the cup. I don't think they can play with that freedom in the league. So I think we'll win 3-1. First goal's massive because if we score first, Chelsea, they've not got the mentality, and I think their heads will drop.
Yeah.
Whereas if they go 1-0 up, they maybe play with a little bit more freedom. But we're the better team, aren't we? We're better than Chelsea.
Yeah, we got the quality, and we're at home. If we win today, Champions League, is it there for us to touch?
Yeah, I think if we go 9 points clear, even though Spurs have got 3 games in hand, they're going to have to get a lot of wins.
Absolutely.
And they haven't picked up that volume of wins at any point during the season, other than the start. So tough game for them tomorrow as well. They've got big teams left to play. I think we'll almost be over the line if we win today.
Oh, I love it. Up the Villa, Dan.
Up the Villa, mate.
Right then, my friends, everyone who's came up to me today so far, I've said 3-0, which is maybe a little bit overconfident. I don't know, Chelsea are a little bit inconsistent. We always don't know what to expect with Chelsea. If they turn up, you never know. Obviously, they did in the Cup here. Cole Palmer's back, but like I said earlier, they're missing Gusto, they're missing Fernandes. So it's a tough one to call, I think. The Villa team looks decent. Diaby drops out. Luiz is back in there. A lot of people saying, does Luiz come back in for this game? Absolutely, it does. You play your best players. 3-0. Let's go big. I think if you win today, let's secure Champions League in the next few weeks. Let's start by doing it today. Up the Villa. Hang on a minute there, just before we do get into kickoff, here's a quick message from this video sponsor, Surfshark VPN. Surfshark allows you to go online without tracking using that VPN, shield your devices with antivirus, and guard your identity all within one app. And when I'm talking about devices, I'm on about your laptop, your phone, and even your smart TV. So for me personally, Surfshark came in so handy when we were in France last week following the Villa. Surfshark's got this amazing feature where you can change the virtual location of your device to anywhere in the world, making it easy for me to seem like my device was in the UK, so I could watch the Champions League, BBC iPlayer, ITVX, all of that sort of thing, so much easier. Or on the reverse side of things, when you're in the UK and you want to watch them sneaky 3 PM kickoffs, you can pretend like your device is somewhere else in the world. And also, when we were in Lyon last week, I found myself editing on trains, using public Wi-Fi's, everything like that. So having Surfshark on my laptop kept me that extra bit protected whilst online, because those public Wi-Fi's aren't always safe. It makes it easier for hackers to see what you're doing, steal your data, and everything dangerous like that nobody wants. So if any of that sounds good to you, I've got a deal for you. Use my code VillaOnTour to get yourself an extra 3 months for free at Surfshark. So go and use my link in the description to get yourself a great deal over at Surfshark.
Come on then, you Villa boys! Come on, Villa! Everywhere they go! Come on, get in there! Yes! Yes! Yeah, Villa! 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 Come on then, ref! Shitting on the city as we go. Whoa! Who did I ever stand for, mate? Who did I ever stand for? Oh my God! Oh! Bloody hell! Started really brightly, really brightly. Is that offside? think Cash might be playing him on, you know. Here we go, checking. That's what Villa do. Play that high line. We were concerned about Cash playing him on. Finish. Oh, man. Left. Yeah! Oh, Morgan! Oh, he's been so good! That is unreal! Yes! Go on, son! Morgan Rogers! Morgan Rogers! Do you know what? I actually don't think it's been our best half yet. We're winning 2-0. I think Chelsea, I tried to look at how much possession they'd had, but shock, there's no signalling inside Villa Park. They've had a lot of the ball, but they don't really do anything with it. Pass it around the back, and when they do go forward, you can tell they are that team of individuals, passing it side to side, having a ridiculous amount of pot shots from 30 yards that are ending up in the upper hole. Terrible. Okay, they've had a couple of opportunities. The Jackson offside, fair play to Villa for keeping the line there. They hit the post as well. How he's missed that, I don't know. But do you know what? I'm buzzing with 2-0, absolutely buzzing, because it's been a fairly even game on the whole. Hopefully I'll finally get a score prediction right. 3-0, get it done. Right then, you Villa boys! Robin Upson, the world's number 2. Can't argue that wasn't coming as well. Playing with fire, mate, we have been for ages. Shoot! Oh, mate! Oh, it's daft, it's stupid, and again it was coming. We've hardly touched the ball since their first. Yes! Oh, Watkins! Mate, a couple of minutes to go. That's his first effort, I think. He hasn't been in the game all day. Diego Carlos done his best to throw it away there. Terrible, Villa. Terrible. How many times do we do that? And they deserve it as well. We've been so dire. Absolutely dire. Carlos being crap from the resulting corner where he was crap in the first place. Oh my God. Is this for a foul on Carlos? Sent to the screen. Could be a less office. Well done. Bloody hell. It's a less off, that is, boys. Less off, that is. Corner. Come on, boys. Corner ball. Last minute, come on. Come on, boys. Last kick of the game, surely. Oh my goodness me. Was that Tim? It's all kicking off with the Chelsea players, bunch of babies. Do you know what? I'll take that. We were so poor as well. So poor tonight. You take a point now. You take a point. We didn't lose. We could have done it to death. Just seen the foul on the big screen on Carlos. Lucky there. Very lucky. Well, I'm going to be quick because I think the time is about 2:45. I've just nearly finished editing the video, so please do leave a like on this. I think it was just one of them. You can't be at your best, you're full flowing. Like we were last week against Bournemouth, you can't be like that every week. I said we're sort of in our groove at the start of the video, and I think it's hard when you get to this stage of the season, isn't it? When you're playing all the European games and your squad is getting depleted. Tielemans going off today, Martinez going off. It's salt in the wounds at this point in terms of Villa's injury list. It's absolutely mental. I know the context of the game. We were 2-0 up, whatever, 2-0 up at half time. You get yourself in that position. You can't lose or even drop 3 points at that point.
But I think if you watch overall, I think Chelsea had over 70% of the ball. Then you come away from that game, take a point, the way they battered us, hit the post, had a couple of offside goals. The foul at the end, I said we got away with one. Looking back on it, I think it is a foul. I think in the stadium, from our view, looked a little bit lucky, to be honest. I think Carlos was an absolute disaster from when he came on. But I think you watch that back, he gets a nudge in the back. It's 100% a foul, and to be fair, VAR got the right call. So to get a point, I think was really, really massive. Keep plodding along, Villa, 7 points clear of Tottenham. They've got 3 games in hand. Hopefully, some of you might be watching this after the Arsenal-Tottenham game. Hopefully Arsenal can do some sort of job over Tottenham. But yeah, just keep focusing on ourselves. Olympiacos on Thursday, Brighton in the middle of those Olympiacos games. Get a job done there, hopefully. Another 3 points on the South Coast next week. But without further ado, I'm going to get this video uploaded, going to get myself to sleep because it is late. Please do leave a like on this video if you have enjoyed it. Get involved in the comments, let me know what you're thinking at the moment with all things Villa. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and the next time I shall see you will be on Thursday for another European game at Villa Park. Up the Villa.